Okay, so I have just spent like 2 hours trying to fix technical difficulties so that I could actually record myself watching this episode. So it is so late and I am so tired now, and I'm just hoping that I stay awake for this entire episode. I assume I will because they're usually, pretty engaging, but yeah, just figured I would, make that clear from the start. But on a happier note, we are here with episode 6 of season 1 of House of the Dragon. Um, very, very exciting. Also exciting. Happy Rosh Hashanah. As you may be able to tell from what I'm wearing, I just came home from services, by which I mean just came home and then spent 2 hours, troubleshooting technical difficulties. But yeah, so it probably won't still be Rosh Hashanah by the time I post this, based on the rate at which I've been editing these. But still, excited. That said, um, I really enjoyed the last episode, probably my favorite so far. Honestly, when I was listening to like recap, they were like, "Oh, it's a Game of Thrones wedding. We expect terrible things to happen." I honestly was not. Like, I wasn't even thinking of that and how like Game of Thrones weddings go badly. Honestly, like there were a lot of weddings shown on the show, and only two of them ended up with horrific violence. So honestly, not as much of a the percentage as people think. Um, anyway, I certainly take this over the red wedding. um, but yeah, so anyway, I really was not expecting violence to come like to happen at the wedding, so like that sort of completely took me by surprise. But anyway, looks like we're doing the time jump. I am excited for what's new. I am sad to see Millie Alcock and Emily Carey go. They were both really good, like really, really great at bringing these characters to life. I think it's a little weird that the women are getting actors replaced and the men aren't. I don't know if that's like a double standard, but anyway. Uh, and obviously, like while I am sad to see them go, I know like the older actors are cast first. I'm sure they're gonna do a great job. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what they bring to it. I'm excited to see like obviously their kids. Like the kids are grown up now. I know David Tennant's son is playing Prince Aegon, which is interesting. Exciting. More Doctor Who in the mix. I mean, Britain only has so many actors, so yeah, and we're gonna see obviously Helena, who I only know her name from listening to podcasts about the episode. They've never actually said her name so far. Obviously, I assume they will when she's grown up. That's just funny. And we have Rhaenyra and Laenor's kids. I saw pictures of them. They're not Laenor's kids. Um, but yeah. Other than that, I will say I did accidentally watch like 10 seconds of the clip they posted of the episode because like before it could scroll away. So I saw like those 10 seconds, not a ton of context, but just yeah. So I've seen that, but not a lot. I did hear that somehow Viserys is still alive. Like someone spoiled that he was in the preview. How? Like genuinely, I really thought that him collapsing at the end of the last episode was him dying, and I thought that was going to happen, and that like that was why I was like, how going to be the time jump because after the aftermath of him dying. I guess somehow he's still alive 10 years later. That does not seem at all consistent with the way his health was in the last episode. Like it seemed like he was literally on death's door. I don't know if some supernatural magic came in and made him live longer or what, but it's wild to me that he is still alive. But obviously he hasn't because the Civil War cannot start until he died. Well, it could, but like the Civil War obviously comes like after he dies. I don't know. Wild to me based on the way that they were showing him is still alive. But I assume this episode will probably be it for him. I don't know. I mean, I don't know about if they get into it, but yeah. So excited. Time jump. It's gonna feel like a whole new show. Like this, I think they decided to add in the episodes with the younger actors, but I think originally like this, whatever we see here, was going to be like the pilot. So yeah, it's interesting to see they're gonna like have to reorient us into the world, and I'm excited. And that is enough talking after the, as mentioned, very very long troubleshooting time. So let's get into the episode. Heavy breathing. Oh, it's Rhaenyra giving birth. Ew. Well, it's better than her mother's birthing scene. Oh, she's so happy. Oh, oh, she's so worried. It might not be. Well, yeah, that's petty. Why does Allison want the baby brought to her? Is it so she can check if it's like actually Laenor's? Because they don't look like him. Ew. Oh. Ew. Don't try to. What? Don't say that. Okay. So trying to just gauge where the relationships are. So Allison and Rhaenyra had like they. He said they think of past this, so something happened like feud that they seem to like are supposedly past, and like so. Okay, so Allison wants to be brought to her, but Rhaenyra is choosing to do it herself because she wants to prove something to her. So relationship definitely bad. Awkward. Okay, so she didn't want her to carry the baby there. I can't believe he's still alive. Aw. Not his. Dark hair. Aw. Looks like their relationship is better. Oh. Oh, yeah, okay, so that is what she wanted. No. Ooh. So he's been a little absent as a husband. Oh, 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 yikes. Who's, oh, that's Harwin Strong, so he's the father. So, okay, so he's fully aware that he's the actual father. What? Oh no, no! Oh my god, that short poor innocent sheep get burnt by the dragon. Aren't they? It's horrible. Comparing. Poor sheep. Did nothing to deserve that. I don't know. This is some sort of horrible prank. Like this is they're pranking him. That's not very nice. But it does seem like Aegon gets along with his uh nephews. Yeah, it's rude. That's just rude. No, cute pig. But it seems like Aegon gets along with Rhaenyra's kids, so that's interesting. That's good. I mean, the feud obviously isn't like super outright. Is he gonna do something very foolish here? I feel like he is. How come only the boys are in the dragon pit for training? Doesn't Helena get a dragon too? I mean, she's a Targaryen. Good at math. Seems like she doesn't understand her daughter. Wow. Okay. Allison, really? Eddard. Like Eddard Stark? Okay. Okay, Allison, calm down. Decency, really? They made an agreement. Come on, man. Does she not explain that he should watch his daughter? Okay. Yeah. Look what happened when Robert's kids weren't really his. Wow, okay. Why is she so. I mean, obviously, like, bastards aren't legitimate, whatever, but why is Allison so. I mean, if she really does that, oh, it's indecent, it's immoral, whatever? Or is it because she still feels betrayed by the whole Rhaenyra stuff? What is Aegon doing? They're also family. Isn't he like 13? Whoa. 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 Oh, so she has decided now that she no longer supports Rhaenyra fully. Okay. Is it just because her kids are bastards? Or is it. So she's turned and fully decided Aegon should be. I wish I'd seen the point where she decided Aegon should be king, though. Like, we never saw that, like, change in her. And I feel like that's what the time jump takes her. Or is she just saying because the realm will leave and she doesn't really care? I don't know. Oh, what's up with Damon, huh? What's he doing? Oh, we're finally seeing up close dragon, huh? Oh, Hey, Lena. What's her dragon's name? What? Are they just messing around on dragons for fun? Damon's interested in ruling. Hmm. Oh, that is a problem. Oh, so one of the kids has a dragon and one doesn't. They're disagreeing. Oh, I mean, it makes sense to at least think on it, but they shouldn't disrespect Lena in public like that. She's pregnant. The fact that she was like what 15, 16 in the last episode, and now they already have kids, and it's been like 10 years, and the kids look like old. If you know, well, I don't. It's better not. But it's too hard. Ooh. What's the dragon rider's death? Like on a dragon? Like what's that mean? I mean, what is their marriage like? I mean, we haven't seen. We just saw the very beginning of their flirting last episode, and now they're married with kids. Like it does kind of skip them so much. Like we don't see exactly how that develops. Don't fight civil wars. Yeah. Mm, yeah, certainly. Uh oh. Uh oh. Oh gosh. Whoa. Wait, hang on. They're not the same age. Whoa. You don't want to make heir to the Iron Throne after Rhaenyra. I'm mad at you just saying. Whoa, whoa. Don't yell. Whoa. Oh. Oh boy. He said it. These are the things you're not supposed to say out loud. Sarah is just so not. He's like, I mean, he's technically king, but like, he's not doing anything. You can do whatever you want in front of him, and he's just, ooh, right. Hmm, they sure do. Oh, yeah. Oh boy, flashbacks. Oh, you're just gonna leave her right after she gives birth. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Oh, that's sad. Oh. We didn't get to see that. Why didn't we get to see that? That would have been so cool to see her like finding Phaedra. Oh. Why? That's rude. I see. Oh gosh. Oh, whoa, that's your wife, man. Oof. Oh, Alicent is on the council. I just realized. She just wants to disagree with Alicent. Wow. He lifts his head. Oh, Sarah. They just can't agree on anything, huh? True. Yeah, one. She remembers. Oh, she's making the offer. I mean, gross because incest, but that's what they would do. She's making smart plays. I'll tell. But she won't do it because he's not actually because he's a bastard. Oh. Okay. She's trying. Yes. Marry each other. Gross. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. So they're not getting along well either. Oh. So now they're being petty too. Oh. Oh. Because of his son. His ring. His ring will fail without Lionel. Yeah. You know it's the kids. Okay, Allison. Oh boy. What? You can't. You can force him to do that? She's mad. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Hmm. Oh, really? You would disown your own kid? Oh, yeah. But is that really? I mean, come on. You know it's still not fair. Prisoner's wailing. Oh, that's lovely. How is this mercy? What? That's not mercy. What the? What? What is he? Oh no, no. What the? Heck? Oh, it was horrifying. Why is he doing this? What is he? What is going on? Why is he? Oh, another birth in the same episode? Wow. Okay. We're really going birth, just multiple births in one episode. Is she gonna not make it? Is that? She better not. They better not kill her off. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Are they gonna have to do what they did to Emma? No, 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 no. No, are they gonna kill her? Yeah, that's what they did to Emma. You have to make the same choice Viserys did. Is he gonna choose opposite? Is he gonna tell him not to do it? What's she doing? Is she telling her dragon? Is she telling her dragon to burn her alive? Oh, because she wants a dragon rider's death. She wants a dragon rider's death, so she's telling her dragon to burn her. Oh gosh, that's horrifying. But I hate this. Ugh. No, is she gonna die? No, no. Oh my god, that's horrifying. And she never gets to be grieved with her brother or anything. This is horrifying. What the? Wild pregnant? Just, oh my god. Oh, that's sad. Oh, Rhaenyra's losing her love too. Do they know? Do the kids know? Does he know that's his dad? No. Oh. Oh. Well. Well. Yeah, not a Velaryon. Oh gosh. Does he know? Does Laenor know his sister like burned alive with her baby? No. So she's even though she's lost her extracurricular affairs, she's letting him bring his. Oh no. Oh my gosh, have they been? He's coughing. Were they like killed? Have they killed them? Like the whole family or something? They. Oh my god. Oh my. Whoa. Oh my. No, 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 no. Oh my god. That's horrifying. It's horrible. Oh my. That is horrific. So many horrific deaths. What? So much horrifying horrorness. So now their father's dead, and He won't get he won't get to see his youngest kid grow up at all. Okay, the rats. They keep focusing on the rats. Oh my god, this is horrifying. All of this horrible. Oh god, David, you can't just leave. You can't just leave them. They need you. You can't just walk away. D- Does he just not care that his father and brother died? Whoa. I don't think. No, she does not approve of murdering your own family. Yeah, that's over the line for her. What? What? What is his point? He's horrible. He doesn't even care that his father and brother were killed. He arranged his father and brother's death and like doesn't even seem to be upset about it at all. Like that's sick, and she's horrified at. Oh my, they're so ah what? So much happening. Oh, so much. I don't even know what to talk about. I mean, obviously the time jump, and it's like all disorienting because of the time jump, and then there's like everything that's going on with like Allison and Rhaenyra and like trying to figure out what their relationship is. Obviously, like they argue with each other in the High Council meetings. They're like petty with each other. Their feud is like just under the surface. Um, Allison is trying to get Rhaenyra exposed. I mean, obviously, like the whole bastard thing, like in our modern times, like ridiculous like, that it matters. But also, like she is right. Rhaenyra did have bastard children, so like I kind of get it, but obviously she's doing it because she wants her Aegon to be king, possibly. I mean, like my question is, does she want like to expose them so that Aegon can be king, or does she think Aegon should be king because they're bastards, and if Rhaenyra had two born kids, she would still be on his side, like even though she felt personally betrayed, like she still supported them. So it's hard to tell, and like I feel like missing all that time, we miss like the development of that, and like how much of the High Tower is involved in that scheming and plotting. So there's all of that. Rhaenyra, poor Harwin, like I mean, he and his dad are dead now. It's horrible. Like, and like he was talking about how he's gonna come see that baby again. Like now the baby has no father. I mean, well, I guess Laenor, but I mean, Laenor's gonna raise the kids, obviously. But it's just, yeah. I mean, I feel so bad for Harwin. He didn't really. I mean, obviously beating Kristen Cole was like not great, but not like Kristen hasn't done that same thing in much worse fashion that resulted in death. So, um, I mean, still, it's not great, but like dying for that. I mean, he didn't deserve that. I mean, he and Rhaenyra seem to like, love each other or at least care for each other, and that's horrible. And Lionel seems. I mean, well, he is the one who was encouraging the king to marry 12-year-old Lena. So like, I'll get back to Lena, but anyway, so like Lionel was great, but like still, it's sad. It's horrible. And Lair is horrible that he like arranged that. Like, didn't like not only did he arrange it, but he like didn't even have any sadness at all. Even if he had felt like it was necessary or whatever, you'd think he would at least be upset about it, but he wasn't at all. So that's horrible. The kids. We got some of the dynamic between the kids. Aegon and Jacaerys and Lucaris are like bullying Aemond. Not cool, not a nice thing to do. Typical teen boy crap. Kid doesn't deserve that bullying. Like that shouldn't be happening. Of course, Alicent is like most of the other kids. It would never be his brother. She was like that mom of that like kid in school who was like, my son could never be the bully. I mean, I still don't. People are like, oh, Alicent's gonna be terrible after the time jump. I still don't like hate her. I definitely. I mean, I really was like, I liked her in the first episode. I really like, felt bad for her and felt like I do think she's gone like she's being petty and unnecessary and like kind of rude this episode, but like I mean, she's still like there's still lines she hasn't crossed. Like she didn't support the murder of these of the strong. Like she's just really relentless in like trying to get at Rhaenyra and like expose her because I guess she believes it's indecent to father bastards, and she has this strict moral code she upholds. Which is like not great, but like she hasn't yet done anything to make me hate her. I don't. I just do think that the Greta of Allison is less likable than the young Allison, but like yeah, and they did a lot to make Rhaenyra more like I started to be like, I don't know about Rhaenyra. She's starting to get kind of like problematic last couple episodes. They did a lot to make her like back towards the other side. I still think she had some. I mean, the way that she's like, I don't know, like if between her and Lena, like I don't know who's side I'm like I feel like they're both right and wrong in different ways. Like their marriage is obviously not really working, which obviously for obvious reasons it's not working. But like I feel like it's weird between them. But otherwise, I feel like Rhaenyra did mostly good this episode, other than the fact that in the small castle she's like, we should do a thing just to get at Allison, which I was like, mm. Mention of the Tullys though, that's nice. Nobody else does, but I really like the Tullys in Game of Thrones. Other than Lysa, well, and Lysa's dad, who anyway. But yeah, so obviously Rhaenyra and Alicent both been petting on the council. And nice to see that Alicent's on the council now. Like, I don't know how often is it that a queen gets to be on the small council. I mean, she's also being petty, but yeah. I mean, the plan to betroth the kids and everything, it was like, I mean, incest grossness, like absolute grossness, that aside, a good plan, like politically for their situation, but like, Alicent's not going to go for it because the kid's a bastard. She wants to expose that. Like, I still can't tell, like, if Rhaenyra and Laenor actually had a kid, would she support that kid? Or would she still support Aegon? And at this point, I think she's been like turned and thinking Aegon should be because the whole thing like you are the challenge by living and breathing the realm thing should be. It's hard to tell what she wants. It's hard to get inside her head. I don't know. We'll hopefully find out more later. Viserys actually made it through this whole episode. He is still alive. I mean, good for him, but I really didn't think he'd make it that long. Like, I've got to be honest. Like, I really thought he was dead last episode. 10 years later, he's still now. He actually seems okay mostly. Like, wow. I mean, Otto said last episode he won't live to be an old man. He's pretty aged at this point. Well, I'm gonna have to tell because he looks older than he is. And he's kind of gross looking, but like he was walking around mostly. He was like doing pretty okay. Like I don't know, maybe he might make it almost to the end of the season. Like episode 9 is usually when the big stuff happens. So maybe he dies episode 9, or he dies episode 8, setting the stage for big start of the conflict episode 9. Either way, Lena and Damon and first of all, we skipped like their whole marriage, and I was like, oh, maybe we'll explore their dynamic more, but I guess we won't because Lena's dead. I mean, I can't believe Lena's dead. That's horrible. Like we barely get to see any of her. Like we really didn't get to see much of her. And like last time she was just 12 3 episodes ago or 4 episodes ago, and now she's dead. And it's so horrible to see. I mean, obviously she's an adult, but still she's like grown up. Like we saw her from a kid, and I mean, this is just horrible. Like, and the way they killed her off like that. I mean, I wish. I mean, I wish she hadn't died. Obviously, if that's what happens in the book, that's what's happened. It's horrible. And like the same way, well, in the same situation, Rhaenyra's mother, which really brings a whole new context to a couple episodes ago when Rhaenyra was talking about how her mother died and Daemon was talking about how that was a tragedy. Now his wife also died because of the same situation, but very notably, he did not choose to make the same choice Viserys did. And I think that Viserys making that choice like over his wife's objections and over her will was a really bad thing. And I mean, Daemon is not a good dude. Like over, he's done some pretty awful things, but he didn't make that choice for Lena. He didn't have them cut her open. He must have told her the situation, given her a choice. I don't know. We didn't see exactly what he said, but he did not choose to do what Viserys did and basically murder her. So point for Daemon. Um, but like, I mean, it's so tragic for him. Obviously, like losing his wife and baby, and like it's for the kids, his poor kids. And then at the end, they were like so sad, and he just sort of walked away from them because he just like left them to themselves, and like they need him. Like they just lost their mom, they need him, but he's just like walking away. And that's awful. Like I guess he's probably got a lot of his own feelings, and it said he was sort of distant from them before, so it must be harder now. Hopefully, it'll. I hope they like come together and are brought together by this, but like it's so horrible. I assume the kid Reyna, the one who doesn't have a dragon, is going to ride Vagar now that Lena is gone. But it's just so sad that she's gone. Like, I wish we got to know her better. She seemed cool. I'm like, I guess David's probably gonna go back now because that's what she wanted. I don't know. It's hard to say. I just that's so tragic and like poor Lena and like what she wanted a dragon rider's death and she said that and she got it. She like so that was just horrible and I just feel so bad for that whole family and I just feel bad for everyone because I have a strong are dead and obviously like Rhaenyra's gonna be sad because of that and like her kids and it's just there's just and Alicent is obviously horrified because she feels like she's responsible for this and like I still think she's generally like a decent person who doesn't want harm to come to people. And this might change. I'm not saying it's guaranteed to stay this way. I'm just saying for now it seems like she's roughly a decent person who doesn't want like horrible things to happen to people. She doesn't even seem to want horrible things to happen to Rhaenyra. She just wants her exposed so her kids aren't the heirs to the throne. But she doesn't to realize that if Rhaenyra admits to like these kids being bastards, like that would mean horrible things happening to them. I don't know if she's fully Like it feels like there might be some cognitive dissonance there. Anyway, but it's just so horrible. So many horrible, like, tragic things. Like kind of in the first episode, like what we had with Emma, like we had that with Lena, and then we also had the strong. There's just like so many horrible things happening, and like so much also trying to set the scene. It was just such a packed episode. I mean, I didn't talk about Helena. Allison seems to have her like not be super understand her, and she's like really into bugs. Interesting. We didn't really get much of her at all. We just got the one scene. I hope we get more from her. Especially like we've been focusing a lot of female character stories so far, and now like there's all these sons training in the dragon pit and swords and everything, and like Harwin Cole, like all these men now in the story, and like Allison and Rhaenyra even seems like they're both pushed a little bit less. So like I hope we get more like with Helena, like more of like continuing with like female centric storytelling. But yeah, I think I've talked enough. I'm trying to process everything that happened. That was so much. I really hope this recording, despite all the technical difficulties, still works out. Um, yeah. So, and I will see you with the next episode, which will hopefully be recorded the normal way. Bye.